Hot off the press. I just got off the phone with I've been several times today on the phone with the General Counsel of the Board of Elections. And as of this moment, they are looking for an alternative site to house the four. Send out the notice for moving the site, but they don't have a signed lease with the location. The location is refusing to accept the machines, though this is the site that the Justice Department has approved. So right now the board is looking for an alternative site, and including possibility of moving back to 119. And we're working with the community that we were reached out to by the community members who had some concern about the possibility of using this coming into this location. And we alerted community, working together. They were very much concerned about the site, and we were actually coming to just take a look at the site and to see if to see what the entrance looked like and what the location was in terms of having the site, to make sure that no one's religious beliefs practices were impacted. So I'm happy that it's unfortunate that the board jumped the gun on sending out mail, moving the site, and we're hoping that there can be an alternative site located. If it's handicapped accessible, that would be terrific. If it's not, I think we're going to try and get back, and they're going to try and get back into PS 119 with board and try and get board approval for going back into, try and get approval from the Department of Justice for an alternative site. I've been told by the General Counsel that the lease was not finalized.
General Counsel, Board of Elections.
The Board of Elections. So I think the Board of Elections kind of jumped the gun on this one, sending out the notices, relocating the site, creating a stir, aggravating people in the community for no reason. We're not. No one has any objection to this. This is not about any objection to this ministry being here. It has to do with having a polling site that doesn't disenfranchise voters, whether they're handicapped or have religious beliefs that may restrict where they can go.
Do you know if
I found out about this the same time the constituent, after actually I started getting complaints, that they had reached out to me. We had heard from them this summer that 119 wasn't accessible. We never heard back about an alternative site. If they had told me this was the site, told any of the other elected officials, we would have told them, based on the population who votes here, it could create a problem for some people on religious. It's a tremendous problem. People were notified. Assuming the Department of Justice approves, another site is located tomorrow, and the Department of Justice approves it. We then have to, all the voters need to be notified. There'll have to be someone stationed from the Board of Elections here to send voters to the location. We don't want anybody to be disenfranchised. And obviously all of this could have been, there's concern that there not be confusion, that people get to vote on machines. We'd like that to happen. And all of this could have been avoided if there'd just been some communication before the mailing went out, before the site was submitted to justice.
So can you tell me what you just learned?
I came down here to physically see what this place looked like. A place that many people objected to, that they would not vote, they would not go to vote because it is a religious place, and as soon as I came down and I saw a message to Israel and stuff about Jesus and so on and so forth, as soon as I saw that, and then I went inside, rang the bell, went inside and saw that everything here was about proselytizing Jews, I said, no way is this going to happen. Going in and meeting the people in there, I discovered that they had just decided that they were not going to permit the Board of Elections to use this place. They said to me, we want to be sensitive to the Jewish community. Yeah, they're very sensitive, right? Going out and trying to convert Jews. But be that as it may, it took them to say, we don't want any trouble. The Board of Elections, they don't get it. They don't get, their sensitivity is just not there, unfortunately. So this, again, this is just another great example. Someone called my radio show on Shabbos night The next thing is we got phone calls. We immediately this morning, before any phone calls, immediately started looking into it, dealing with it. And I'm just thrilled that because people reacted. Just a great example, don't be silent. If something's bothering you, something is wrong, something is unfair,
that's what your
speak
office is
out
there for,
and do something.
100%.
That's why we're there.
And what's your office telephone number for these?
718-853-9616. Not exactly my district, but when it involves the Jewish community, it doesn't matter where you are.
Right. Thank you very much. And I would add that if we would have went in there by mistake, we would be forgiven right away, right?
We're absolutely. In fact, one of my staff people said to me as I was going in, make sure you don't come out a convert.